quite sure, but I suppose it would be.
No, he seems definitely.
Definitely.
How do you see this knife and where?
Oh, it's in a flying saucer.
You've seen one?
Yes,
When was
definitely. At Lane Cove,
When was this?
1953.
You don't think this is a figment of your imagination?
Several other people with me saw it.
You all had the same figment. What did it look like?
It was standing up there still,
Just suspended in space.
with colours coming out of it.
Now you might be thinking to yourself, Chip, what's so special about this car? Is it the color? Is it the fact that it's an old school Mercedes-Benz? Well, let me explain to you guys exactly how unique this car is. So let me take you back first of all to introduce you to the female owner, a lady that goes by the name of Didi, who fell in love with our work and fell in love with Vato and decided to bring her car all the way from Limpopo to Chicanos to have it customized. Alright guys, so I've got two very special people standing next to me. On my left hand side is Didi, who is officially one of the coolest car chicks I've ever met in my life. Her passion is absolutely amazing. And standing on my right hand side is Mr. Lawrence. So I'm gonna ask Didi a few questions. It's not very often we get female clients that have this vision of what they want on the car and are willing to go all out. So when we get a client like Didi, we gotta take this opportunity and we gotta obviously chat to her to find out, what made her want this car in a specific way. But let's move over to Didi. Didi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you, Chip?
I'm doing fine. Didi, how are you feeling right now?
I'm extremely happy. I'm very excited about the outcome of the vehicle. It's exactly what I was thinking of. I'm so excited, super excited.
Nice, lovely. And tell me, what was your first thought when you seen the car like this?
I had an aha moment. Like when I first walked in here, I saw the car. I was like, oh, is this my car? Is this our car? I was so excited. It's beautiful. It's the color. It's out of this world. I came to see it when they were still busy with it. I had an idea in mind that this is what I'm expecting. But when I came back, it was 100%. It had a 100% U-turn change. It was extremely beautiful.
Glad to hear that. So I want to find out what made you do such a big modification on this car, because once again, like I told you, it's never been done in the world. I haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. What made you task us to do this modification?
I did it mainly for my dad. My dad loved big cars. An old man at our workplace where I work said to my husband, I'm selling my car. And then I said, my husband came home and said, Mr. Ramshaba is selling his car. I said, he said, I'm gonna call Chip to tell him. I said, no, but I love it. I think I'm gonna buy it. He said, are you gonna buy it? I said, yes. I said, why? I said, it reminds me of my dad. I wanna buy it, and then we'll take it to Chip. He said, okay, fine. Are you sure? I said, yes. He said, no, let me call Mr. Ramshaba now. He called Mr. Ramshaba. Ramshaba said, oh, you can, if you transfer the money, the car is yours. We immediately transferred the money. And then we bought the car. My husband called Chip and said, we're coming to you, we have a car. And then he said, okay, it's fine. And then I also spoke to Chip to say, okay, fine, we'll arrange logistics on how to bring the car to you. And then the car was brought to Chip. Then when we brought it in, it had the grill, this grill. He said, and then the grill, I said, no, this grill is, I have something in mind. I don't know if you will do it. Chip said, just say it. Just tell me what you want to do, what you have in mind. I said, this is what I have in mind. I want this car to change the shape. I want it to look longer, and then he knows the models exactly. Said, okay, fine, this is what you want. I showed the Vato. I went to the showroom. I said, this is the front. I want the front part to look exactly like this. The Vato. He said, no problem. Don't stress. I'll make a plan. And then she made his magic. When we came through, we were like, is it the same car? I started getting very excited every day, keeping in touch with Chief, saying, okay, fine, what must be done now? Where are you? Then he just gave me the details.
Nice.
No, it's beautiful, exactly how we thought. The reason for this car is that I just my dad passed when my mom was expecting me, so I saw him through pictures and everything, and then this is what I know he loved the most. I said, as something that will bring me closer to him, it's just to do something that will remind me often of him.
Very nice story, guys. And again, most of the clients we get have some sort of memory attached to these old cars, and that's what makes it special. One last question, Didi, and then I'm going to move over to Lawrence. I can't leave Lawrence out of this here. So, Didi, this was not the color we agreed upon. I took a chance by painting the car this color. We're calling it Didi Blue. That's the name of this color. So if any of your clients want to paint your car this color, we got to ask Didi for permission first. When I sent you the picture of the color, I took a chance, I painted it and then sent you the picture. What went through your mind?
Sure. It was something that I wasn't expecting. When I saw the car, I was like, wow! Wow! I just screamed out loud and said, when I brought the car, I said to Chip, I want us to stick to originals. I just want it to look authentic, even though we are going to do modifications. But when he changed it, wow, modern authentic. It looks authentic, but it's modern. It's beautiful. It just settles down well with everything. It's beautiful. I love it. It's wow.
Didi, thank you so much for your support and your patience throughout this build. We appreciate it. There is some future mods, but we'll post up pictures in a future episode to show you the future mods Didi is going to do. Didi is possibly thinking of bagging it. So comment down below, should Didi bag the Benz or should she leave it rolling on static? Didi, thank you so much. I need to give you a hug. Appreciate it. Now back to the main man, Lawrence here. Mr. Lawrence, how are you?
What are you?
Lekker. Okay, so Lawrence, tell us how you feeling about the car.
I'm so excited for my wife, I must say, looking at how the car looked before and what it is now.
Yeah.
We've actually done a fantastic job, and seeing that it's actually living her dream.
Nice.
It brings memories in terms of golden oldies that we
course.
have currently. So to have a car in such a condition and looking at the age of the car, you guys have done a fantastic job.
No, perfect. Thank you so much,
So
Lawrence.
excited.
Perfect.
Thank you, man.
Lekker, man. Just a quick question. What's your favorite part on the car?
It's actually the front.
Okay.
It's the front.
Nice.
It's the front, the interior, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I should say everything.
Nice.
It's perfect.
Perfect. And I want to ask you, how did you find out about Chicanos?
Chicanos, I'm actually a E30 lover.
Nice.
So I was looking into, revamping my BMW. And then I followed you on Instagram.
Okay.
I saw your BMW, I think it was posted. And then I started looking into you. That's how I actually, got into knowing about you guys.
Okay, perfect. 100%. Lawrence, thank you so much. Thanks for the support.
Thank you.
Glad you guys are happy.
Thank you.
And enjoy it.
Thank you.
Lekker.
Thanks, sir.
So the car initially came in just for a normal respray, some interior work. But when Didi actually saw Vato up front, she fell in love with Vato. And her instruction to me was, Chip, can you make my car look like Vato? And I'm like, sure, Didi, it's never been done before, but we can try. It's gonna be expensive, it's gonna take some time, it's never been done before. I'm sure we can pull it off. So to put you guys into perspective, we are standing in front of a W123 Mercedes-Benz, which has been converted to a W108 front end. This has never been done before. So for all of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, this is the W123, this is the W108. So in order to get Didi's W123 to look like a W108, we had to cut a front end of a W108 and custom fabricate it onto a W123. I personally, again, I mentioned it earlier, I've never seen this done before in the whole world. I tried to research it. I don't think it was done. Maybe you guys can correct me. So this is a first for the world. So let me take you guys through how intense this modification was and what we needed to do to get it to work on this particular car. Now first up, you'll notice that the difference between a 123 and a 108 is your fenders, your bonnet, your bumper, your grille, and also the front end is a bit longer. So in order to make this conversion work, we took a W108 donor car and we took a portion of Didi's fenders and we fabricated the two together. So we merged the two together so we can get the shape as you can see in the pictures. We then took the bonnet and the front end, we mocked it up on the car and realized that because of 108 having to be slightly broader, we needed to modify the bonnet in order to accommodate the front end conversion. So we shaved the sides off of the bonnet to bring the bonnet in a bit. And then we also needed to change the complete front end, which was the valance section, in order to accommodate the bumper as well. So this was a task where I wasn't sure that we were going to pull it off, but I knew at the end of the day, if anyone can pull it off, it's definitely us. I've never done something where we never achieved it, no matter how ridiculous it was. And it's something that I didn't mind doing because it was showing our capabilities and also making Didi happy at the end of the day. So once the front end was sorted, another thing we also had to do, I want to show you guys, we needed to put the radiator a bit further. We needed to extend the coolant pipe because, like I mentioned, the front end is much longer. Now something as well that would affect the cooling system by this modification, we had to run a secondary fan in order to compensate for the distance between the radiator and the original viscous fan. So again, there is a type of stuff that gets or that needs to be done in order to make modifications like this work. And it's a thought process, it's a trial and error. We try something, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So quite a cool modification. What do you guys think of it? Definitely unique, eh? I kind of like it. I really like it. I think the car looks cool. Now, another telltale sign of this car not having its original front end is your beadings. Normally on the W108, your beading runs longer. So we had to play around with the beading placement just to see how we could get it to look decent. Car was definitely not this color. I took a chance by painting the car this color. In fact, Didi didn't even know I was painting the car in this color. It's our own custom mix. I call it a candy floss blue or candy floss blue, not a candy floss. Candy floss blue paint. It's our own mix. And I took a chance, like I said. Luckily, when Didi saw the color, she was absolutely blown away. And the reason why I wanted to do this color is to tie in with the car's personality. It's a one-of-one, so it should have a very unique color as well. Once Didi seen the car, she loved it. She added additional work, like she tasked us to put the white wall inserts on and do a few more odds and ends, especially the interior aspect. We retrimmed the carpets in a cream carpet, and we redid the dashboard in cream leather, redid the seats in a cream leather, panels in a cream leather. We also did the roof liner in a cream honeycomb, just to tie in with the old school look of the car. We wrapped the frame of the steering wheel in cream leather as well. I like it. I love cars like this. I love doing projects like this because it allows us to show our capabilities and also what's possible. So don't ever think your idea is crazy. If you have a crazy idea, it can be done. It's a car. Trust me, it can be done. Once again, cool project. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We didn't do much work. The fabrication of the front end was the biggest part. But again, Chicanos Customs, loving what I'm doing, loving the fact that we're on 19,000 subscribers, loving the fact that we always have people that are sending us positive love and positive energy, positive comments. I hope you guys are enjoying the fasting month. I hope you guys are keeping safe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Stay safe.
Saucer.
You've seen one?
Yes,
Where was this?
definitely. At Lane Cove,
When was this?
19